Welcome to the Mastering Your Mind YouTube channel. I'm Joanna Kleinman, psychotherapist, empowerment coach, best-selling author, and creator of the Mind Method. And today, we're going to talk about something that we all long for as we step into this new year, envisioning a year ahead that's actually aligned with the life you want to live, not just for a fleeting moment, but day after day. So let's be honest, every year we set goals and we make plans, and yet how many of us still feel stuck? So you may be worrying that next year is going to look too much like this year, maybe filled with stress or overwhelm or stuckness or self-doubt or unmet expectations. Let me share something with you. No one wants to feel this way, right? Every single one of us desires to feel good, to do well, to have healthy, connected relationships. But most of us lack the tools to truly create the year that we want because we don't understand how our automatic mind gets in the way of all of it. So today I'm going to talk about 5 actionable steps to envision the year ahead and, more importantly, to lay the foundation to live it. So let's talk about step number 1. Understand what's blocking you. Most people go through life thinking that their thoughts are facts. They don't question their beliefs, their assumptions, their automatic interpretations. But here's the thing. You have an automatic mind that thinks for you. Just like your body digests your lunch, your automatic mind thinks for you. And that is not the mind of your true self. It's just a part of your brain that's hardwired to assign the same meaning to everything without you even realizing it. So, for example, you might personalize somebody's behavior and think, she's acting that way because she doesn't care about me. Or maybe you feel stuck and assume, I'm just not motivated enough, or I'm never going to get what I want. I'm never going to change. Now, these thoughts are thoughts that you've had many times before, but they are not the truth. They're actually reflexive patterns that are created over the course of your life. So this coming year, commit to asking yourself, what else could this mean? What other thoughts could I have about this particular circumstance? What might I be assuming in this particular circumstance? So when you stop and pause and just observe your automatic thoughts, you give yourself space to actually choose a new perspective, a new way of seeing to emerge. And that new way of seeing might align much better with who you want to be and the life that you want to be living. Now, step number 2, shift your focus to social connection. So here is a truth that we often overlook. We are hardwired to connect with other people. Even small, fleeting interactions like smiling at a stranger or holding the door open, that can reduce your feelings of disconnection, and it can actually boost your happiness. Now, most of us spend way too much time overthinking in our own heads, and that leaves us feeling very disconnected. It makes us feel very unseen or unheard by other people. This year, instead of waiting to feel connected, take the first step. I love the phrase, nobody waves, but everybody waves back, right? So be the one to initiate. Reach out to an old friend, start a conversation with a stranger behind you at the grocery store. Make someone feel seen, because when you focus on other people and making those heart-to-heart connections, you're rewiring your brain for connection, and you're also rewiring your brain for joy. Now, step number 3, and this is really important, learn to be present. So one of the biggest thieves of our happiness is the inability to be right here, right now. Now, nearly half of our thoughts are about something other than what we're doing now. We replay the past, we stress out about the future, and we miss the beauty of this moment. So this year, practice noticing what's right in front of you. Maybe take a deep breath and look around right now. Look at the light that might be filtering through the window, right? Or feel the warmth of a cup of tea or coffee in your hands. Savor those small moments. Maybe just walk outside and look up at the sky, right? Presence is not about perfection. It's about attention. Where is your attention right now? The more you practice being present, the more that you'll find joy in what's already right here and what's already right in front of you. Step 4, replace comparison with compassion. So, how often do we look at somebody else's life and feel like somehow we're behind or like we're not good enough? Now, this is especially true when we are scrolling through social media. Comparison is a trap, okay? It disconnects you from yourself, it disconnects you from your progress, and it disconnects you from the gratitude that you can feel for already being who you are and already experiencing what you've already created in your life. So this year, when you notice yourself comparing, pause and ask yourself, what would I say to a friend who felt this way? And what small step can I celebrate right now? And that leads you to treat yourself with kindness because we're all struggling. Everyone has feelings like they're not enough sometimes. But you can shift the way that you respond to your own automatic mind. See, progress is not about trying to eliminate those thoughts. It's about staying on your path, offering yourself compassion along the way, and plugging into very different thoughts that seem to arise when we unhook ourselves from that automatic mind that keeps giving us the same broken record thinking. Now, step 5, commit to small, consistent actions. See, here's the truth about happiness and fulfillment. Happiness and fulfillment do not come from big sweeping changes. They come from small daily actions that we take in our life that add up over time, right? So focusing on what I call little wins. Take 5 minutes a day to write down what you're grateful for. Do one small act of kindness towards yourself or towards somebody else. Again, step outside and take a few mindful breaths. It's the consistency that rewires your mind and shifts your emotional state and creates the foundation for a year where you feel proud of yourself for who you already are and for what you've already created in your life. So, happiness and fulfillment are not things that we are waiting around for. They're not things that are just going to happen when we hit the right circumstances. They're things that you create right now. So this year, you have the power to create your own happiness and fulfillment. And that happens when you understand your automatic mind and understand that you are separate from those automatic thoughts. The more that you can nurture connection with other people, the more that you can stay present, the more that you can practice self-compassion, and the more that you can show up for those small daily actions, you're going to start to shift in ways that you never thought possible. So remember, you don't need to fix and change who you are. You only need to know your automatic mind and unhook from the voice that tells you that you're broken or something's wrong or you're not enough. And that's how you start to live in alignment with your true authentic self. I'm so excited to be on this journey with you. If you're ready to take the first step, I'd love for you to check out my free Inner Critic Assessment. It's in the link below, and you can also go to innercriticassessment.com. It is such a powerful tool to uncover the thoughts and patterns that have been holding you back and getting in the way of not just how your life is unfolding, but also your relationships and connections with other people. So you can find it at innercriticassessment.com. And until next time, take a deep breath, get curious, and keep listening for the voice of your true self. And I'll see you next time.